Israel's President Reuven Rivlin will swear in the new president of the Supreme Court of Jerusalem. Her name is Esther Hayut. Prime Minister Netanyahu will be speaking at the ceremony, as well as the nation's right-wing Justice Minister Ayelet Shaked and the Speaker of Parliament Yuli Edelstein. Esther Hayut is replacing the outgoing president, also a woman, Justice Miriam Naor. Let's go live now to Jerusalem with our correspondent Ellie Holkenberg. She's at the president's residence, where this ceremony will take place in just 2 hours. Ellie, of course, the prime minister has been a very vocal critic of what he calls an activist and liberal Supreme Court, striking down laws that he said were the will of a duly elected, democratically elected legislature. What kind of tone do you think we'll hear from Netanyahu today, when he's introducing a new justice?
Well, before we talk about Netanyahu, Jeff, just several hours before the official swearing-in ceremony, another step, or perhaps a further escalation in the ongoing battle between the right-wing government here in Israel and the Supreme Court, as the last verdict of outgoing Chief Justice Miriam Naor triggered a lot of anger among many in the coalition. The debate is over supermarkets remaining open in Shabbat, the day of rest here in Israel, and the ultra-Orthodox parties are already calling the Supreme Court attempt, they're already calling it a coup attempt rather than a judiciary revolution, and the rhetoric is definitely once again getting heated. They already vowed to promote legislation that will essentially bypass the Supreme Court verdict, and that adds up to the speeches we had earlier this week at the opening session of the parliament, where we've heard Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu criticizing the so-called judicial activism of the Supreme Court, and Reuven Rivlin, the president, criticizing the government for criticizing the Supreme Court and trying to somewhat undermine its position. So it remains to be seen how this, again, recent battle will play out in today's event, where we'll have all the main players, Rivlin, Netanyahu, Ayelet Shaked, and of course the outgoing and newly appointed Chief Justices all will be here. And again, tensions are up in an uptick at the moment.
Yeah.